This is the Bhagavad Gita book published by Gita Press, which can be found in the houses of many Hindus. The Gita Press, located in Uttar Pradesh's Gorakhpur, was established in 1923 and is the world's largest publisher of Hindu sacred texts. They have published more than 41.7 crore books in 14 languages, including 16.21 crore Bhagavad Gita books. And many of their books are priced really low in order to make them accessible to a large number of people. And guess what? They carry on their business without any advertising and rely only on word of mouth. As the Gita Press completes its 100th year of existence, the Government of India conferred the Gandhi Peace Prize in recognition for their exceptional service. However, the Congress and its supporters have gone on a tirade against the Gita Press and the Modi government's decision to honor them. The Congress, which called the Muslim League as a secular party, has called honoring Gita Press as communal. The pseudo-secularism of the Congress is nothing new. It has been prevalent since the times of Nehru. Incident 1. Jawaharlal Nehru strongly objected to the restoration of Somnath Temple in Gujarat that had been successively destroyed by foreign invaders. In his book Pilgrimage to Freedom, Congress leader K.M. Munshi writes that after a cabinet meeting in early 1951, Nehru had told him, "I do not like your trying to restore Somnath. It is Hindu revivalism." When the then President of India, Rajendra Prasad, was invited to inaugurate the temple, Nehru shot him a letter saying, "I do not like the idea of your associating yourself with the spectacular opening of the Somnath temple. This is not merely visiting a temple, which can certainly be done by you or anyone else, but rather participating in a significant function which unfortunately has a number of implications." In short, Nehru left no stone unturned to prevent the restoration of Somnath temple, one of the 12 Jyotirlings deeply revered and considered sacred by the Hindus. Incident 2. In 1955, when the King of Saudi Arabia, Saud bin Abdul Aziz, visited India, Nehru had arranged for the Kashi Vishwanath temple to be covered and concealed so as not to offend the king. Not just that, government buildings in the vicinity were painted with the Kalma Tayyaba. Pujas and Aartis were also stopped at all the various temples of Kashi for the duration that the Saudi king stayed in the city. Incident 3. The diversity of Hindu culture was destroyed when the codification of Hindu personal laws was done at the behest of Nehru without consulting relevant stakeholders. On the other hand, the personal laws of minorities were left untouched out of fear of backlash. Incident 4. In November 1966, Indira Gandhi opened fire on Hindu sadhus sitting outside Parliament who had marched towards Delhi with the demand of banning cow slaughter in India. During the emergency, Indira Gandhi inserted the term secular in the preamble to appease minorities. Incident 5. In 1976, Indira Gandhi shot off a letter to all state chief ministers asking them to either vacate or pay to the Waqf boards the market value of those Waqf properties that were under unauthorized occupation. But no such consideration was given to different temple properties that were under encroachment. Incident 6. In 1991, the Congress passed the Places of Worship Act, which prevented Hindus, Sikhs and Jains from reclaiming temples demolished by foreign invaders. The law categorically said no matter what the historical realities are, no new legal recourse would be available to alter the nature of any places of worship as they existed on 15th August 1947, practically denying Hindus to reclaim the Kashi Vishwanath temple and Mathura Krishna Janmabhoomi. Incident 7. The Congress government passed the Waqf Act in 1995, by which a property becomes a Waqf property if the state Waqf board has reason to believe it to be Waqf property. If tomorrow the Waqf board believes that your house is a Waqf property, then they can claim ownership. As of December 2022, there are over 8.6 lakh Waqf properties spread over 8 lakh acres of land, making the Waqf board one of the largest landowners after the Government of India. Incident 8. In 2007, the Congress-led UPA government filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court saying that there was no historical evidence that Lord Ram lived. In its affidavit filed in the Supreme Court, the then UPA government said Valmiki Ramayana and Ramcharitmanas admittedly form an important part of ancient Indian literature, but these cannot be said to be historical records to incontrovertibly prove the existence of the characters and occurrences of events depicted therein. Incident 9. In 2010, months after the 26/11 Mumbai terror attack, Congress leader Digvijay Singh, along with filmmaker Mahesh Bhatt and others, launched a book which claimed that the Mumbai terror attacks were an RSS conspiracy. P. Chidambaram, who took over as Home Minister following the resignation of then Union Minister Shivraj Patil, asked people to beware of saffron terror, implying that the attack was a handiwork of the majority community. Other Congress leaders too started a relentless tirade, trying to shift focus from Pakistan's state-sponsored terrorism to the imaginary saffron terror narrative. Incident 10. Kapil Sibal, former Congress leader and now with the Samajwadi Party, argued against the construction of Ram Temple in Ayodhya on behalf of the Sunni Waqf Board. He used a number of tactics to delay the verdict so that it would not come until the 2019 election. He even asked the court that the appeals be heard in July 2019 after the general elections. Incident 11. Congress leader Shashi Tharoor had earlier said that no good Hindu would want to build a Ram temple on the site of the Babri Masjid, and went on to say that the Ram temple should be built in one's heart. Incident 12. Jyoti Mani, a Congress MP from Tamil Nadu, said that she does not know Lord Ram and that there are no temples for Lord Ram in Tamil Nadu.
I am from Tamil Nadu. I don't know Ram. You ask anybody in Tamil Nadu, we don't see any Ram temple.
Incident 13. Recently, the Congress jumped in to defend the Mughal tyrant, implying that the ancient Kashi Vishwanath was not destroyed by Aurangzeb. The tweet by the official handle of the Maharashtra Pradesh Congress Sevadal said, Aurangzeb died on 3rd March 1707. How a photograph clicked in 1890 can show that wall which is allegedly broken by a person who died in 1707. While it is a fact that the original Kashi Vishwanath Mandir was razed down by Aurangzeb, atop which the Gyanvapi Mosque stands today, the Congress tried to give a clean chit to the Mughal tyrant. Incident 14. Rahul Gandhi met Christian pastor George Ponnaya, who was arrested for his hate speech against India and the Hindu community. Incident 15. The historic Sengol, which was given to Nehru by Hindu Shaivite Mutts as a symbolic transfer of power from British to Indians, was belittled as Nehru's golden walking stick all these years. And when the Sengol was given its due place in the new parliament, the Congress has been demeaning and denying that it was never a symbolic transfer of power. And this is how Rahul Gandhi demeaned Prime Minister Modi for venerating the Sengol.
I think the Parliament House, these are distractions. They have to do the whole scepter thing, lying down and doing all that. Aren't you happy I'm not lying down?
Incident 16. Recently, the Karnataka Congress government repealed the anti-conversion law, thereby giving a free run for forced conversions, from questioning the existence of Lord Ram to denying the atrocities committed by foreign invaders, from denying Hindus to reclaim their temples to denigrating the historic Sengol and now the Gita Press. The Congress has time and again showed that opposing one faith and deriding the followers of that particular faith amounts to its brand of secularism.